Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Jeremy Speaks coming at y'all again today with another review. This one is for Love and Marriage DC Season 1, Episode 5. And honestly, y'all, I thought this was a really good episode. I really did. I really enjoyed myself as I was watching it. I felt like it's starting to really start to kick up, because the last two episodes to me were a little bit struggling. It's a little bit struggling. I ain't gonna hold you, but I want to get started here. So the first episode, not the first episode, but the fifth episode picks up where the last episode left off when Monique and Chris had basically got into a disagreement or whatever like that. And this whole time I was thinking that Monique may not have been attracted to her husband, but I'm starting to think that I'm starting to understand the issue here. And I'm definitely going to say it, but like I want to say right now that I was wrong earlier. Cause I think that because of the way she was coming off, it did come off like that. But now I'm seeing things a little bit differently. Okay, so listen to me. I think that when Monique had got with Chris, that initially they were both younger. They were both, as you get older, you require more things mentally, emotionally, and like things like that. But when Monique first got with him, they were rather young. They didn't even have children at the time, and they were more like fit. They both were younger, sexier, and everything else like this. Oh, I didn't even know P Valley is on, but like, yeah, pause that and come over here. Hey, Ellen, how you doing? So what I'm starting to realize now is that Monique is getting older. Monique realizes that now she just can't go on her relationship based on, the financials and I guess the sexual attraction, that it has to be more than that. And what I see in the other couples that I don't see in Monique's relationship is that Monique does not have a friendship with her husband. Like Chris is not Monique's friend. Like they're in a marriage, they're husband and wife, but they don't have a friendship. Monique feels like there's a disconnect. And I can kind of imagine that Monique is trying to start conversations with him in the house and try to like, pick his mind. And, he'll probably give, a one word or two word replies and the conversation ends there. You get what I'm saying? So hey Monique, but I feel that that is the issue here. Monique wants more of an emotional and mental connection with her husband. She wants a friendship, especially because she sees that the other couples have a friendship within their marriage. Like, and this was a really good episode, by the way, for Jamie. I really love Jamie this episode. I was like, he redeemed himself because y'all know last episode he was showing his ass. But this episode, it really kind of shed a light that the other relationships that are shown on here, they have a friendship within their marriage. But when it comes to Monique's relationship, there's no friendship there. I don't see, and I feel like she wants one because I feel like right now she like just basing everything off of like sexual chemistry and things like that is not working because maybe Monique right now is not attracted to Chris physically, which I still believe, but I feel like she always was felt like she had like a friendship or a mental connection that turned her on about Chris, but now that's going because she's changing as a woman. She's becoming a new person. She's getting more deeper. She's experiencing more life lessons and things like that. And she wants to have a husband that she could talk to about all of this stuff and not have to worry about like it just being a real quick conversation. Like if I have an exchange with you, I want you to be able to talk to me in depth about what I'm talking about. Like for example, y'all listen. Now, I've tried to date in the area, right? And I know this is bad, but I compare a lot of men to my ex-boyfriend. Like when I try to talk to people in this area, it's always like the conversation is very, surface level. It's very just like, real, what's up? None. How you doing? Good. Like, what's like, well, how's your day going? It's cool. Versus like when I was with my ex, we could have deep intellectual conversations about anything, regardless if it was spirituality, music, acting, anything. Like I could talk to him about anything. And I felt like we had a strong ass friendship within our relationship, right? But I'm feeling that when it comes to Monique, and she does not have that, and it's kind of like she feels that she's trying to connect to her husband, but he's shutting her down every single time. But the thing is, Monique, he's not shutting you down, he's just not that deep. He's not. And I feel like he's struggling to try to figure out what exactly she wants from him. But in my opinion, all she's asking you for, Chris, is basically for you to give her better conversation, for you to open and expound on things that you're thinking about that she wants to talk about. Like, even if you don't know much about it, bitch, go look it up online and go try to research it to be able to talk to her. Because at the end of the day, your wife is begging for your friendship in this relationship. And I don't feel that you're giving that to her. And I feel like that's the reason that she feels the way that she does. Because she feels like she keeps on trying and she keeps on trying, but like she does not have a friendship with her husband. If you don't have a friendship in your marriage, and this is not coming from a married person, of course, but somebody who just have relationships. But if you don't have a friendship within that relationship or marriage, then it's dying at that point, because sexual attraction and, just the titles can only take you so far. You need to be able to speak to your husband, to speak to your wife, to talk to her like they're your best friends. And I honestly see that when I see Ashley and Quicksilver. I see that they have a friendship. And although I do believe that Jamie exhibits, asshole tendencies, you can tell that he is very vulnerable with his wife, and that she sees a whole nother side of him, probably something that we don't see. And that's why it keeps her there, because like they have like that deep friendship connection. And that's something that Chris is not giving Monique. Now, Chris is a good man, of course, and I don't think it's even intentional. I just feel like Chris, he's just not used to talking about feelings, talking about his emotions, talking about this. But I'm saying that, Chris, you only have two people in this world right now to be your vulnerable self with, and that's God and that's your wife. And if you ain't doing it with your wife, then you're giving yourself a disservice, because that's the person that's with you every day. That's the person that's always going to be on your side no matter what. So if you're not really giving her that friendship, giving her that vulnerability, what do you expect her to do besides be frustrated and come at you? And before, I feel like this episode was the first time that I understood exactly what Monique was talking about, because in the prior episodes, I thought she was just complaining and that she was just trying to make this stuff up for TV. But when I actually listened and I actually saw what she was talking about, I understood. And I was like, yeah, I can get what she's talking about. But yeah, like Chris basically, is he's they basically storm off after after they kind of got into it in the bedroom, and then production talks to each one of them individually. They end up coming back talking. Monique ends up crying. Like, Chris picks her up, which I was like, dang, it must feel good to have a nigga to pick you up like that. Ooh, Jesus. But he picks her up, hugs her, and assures her that he loves her and everything else like that. But Chris, she knows that you love her. She knows that you honor her. She knows this stuff. That's not the issue. What she's saying is that she wants a deeper connection with you, because she feels right now that y'all have a shallow connection. And that may have been fine and well 10 to 11 to 12 years ago, before she grew as a woman, grew mentally and emotionally, because as you get older, you start requiring more things, like I said, mentally and emotionally. But now she needs that stuff, and if you can't give it to her, that's definitely gonna be a detriment to your marriage. So I don't know what you're gonna have to do. Maybe you need to read some books. Maybe you need to do some research, look at some YouTube videos or of what she's interested in, and like really try to connect with her on some of that stuff. Like, for example, when I was in a relationship with my ex, I like I it was certain things that he was very interested in that I necessarily was not at the time. But I knew that he really did care about that stuff. So what I decided to do and take it upon myself to do was look up the things that he was looking at, look up the topics that he's very interested in talking about, and I researched it and learned more about it, and I kind of found things that I liked about it. And so we were able to have like a conversation, and vice versa. We were able to really relate and talk about things that we were both interested in now, or me connecting on things that he's interested in, to try to make him feel like what he's thinking, or what he's believing, or what his interests are cared about, and that they're just not, like, pushed off to the side. So I definitely feel that Monique and Chris had a breakthrough on this episode, and I was very happy to see it because nobody wants to see a marriage, like, go down the drain or whatever like that. So yeah. So moving on from that episode, not that episode, but that scene, the next scene that we go to is basically we're at Arena's daughter's house. I forgot what the daughter's name is, but she kind of looks less like a thick version of Arena. She's a very pretty lady. She was so we're at her apartment and she's putting everything together. It looks really good in there. I was like, she must got some real good money because for you to have a place looking like that in DC, baby, listen, that's a lot of money. I ain't gonna hold you. But Jamie comes and they basically have like their little exchange. She says like, why haven't you came? He says, because I've been busy or whatnot. And what I love the most about this scene right here is we see a really deep, and I love that when you have a daughter, when a father has a daughter, it's almost like the daughter is able to touch him in a place, emotionally and mentally that a lot of other people cannot do. It's almost like that daddy little girl thing. And she was able to basically talk to him about how everything went with Jason last episode, because Jason, which is their son who is visually impaired, he didn't want to be a DJ. He wants to go to college. He wants to get trained in tech, and he wants to be able to live on his own, be independent. What's so funny to me is that, like I said before, is that although they have two sons, the two sons have two different personalities, and I feel like the visually impaired son Jason takes a lot of Jamie's persona, which is very crazy because you would think because he's visually impaired that he would be a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more docile, but he's, to me, he gives very much spitfire, just like Jamie does. And then you have like the son who's not visually impaired, who's like a regular person, and she's able to basically he's able to basically like really mimic the persona of Arena. He's way more quiet, way more soft spoken, way more docile than the other one. Although he is running into trouble, like you could definitely see the difference of a personalities almost in a way. And I think that's quite cool. That's quite cool. But she was basically saying that, you need to hear Jason out. You wasn't really hearing him. You did your old thing when you was up there, like I said what I said and everything else like that. And she basically told him like everybody needs somebody that can be checked. And then he was like, but who gonna check me? And the daughter was like, it's gonna be me, I'm gonna check you. And then like he smiles to himself, because honestly I feel like daughters who are like older, when they have like a good relationship with their father, they're always able to hold their father accountable in a different way than the sons or the mother can, or everything else like that. So I really did appreciate that. But she was able to talk to him and really get him to understand and see where Jason was coming from. And he said he's going to do better. He's going to talk to Jason, and basically mission accomplished. I really, I'm not really pulling out any humor in this episode, but I really did see a lot of different things that I liked about this episode. We got to see a different, like a different, side of Jamie. And I'm gonna also talk about the whole Jamie and Arena thing later on as we get past it. But yeah, so they said that they were going to talk about it. She's trying to get him to build this nightstand, which he cannot do because he is not no builder, which is completely understandable because after I got in the military, I swore I'll building shit too. So listen, it's don't feel bad about it, Jamie. Not all of us is out here trying to be Bob the Builder, So I guess you could just spend the ones and twos and get some beats. But yeah, the conversation with them seemed to be very positive, very uplifting, and I really enjoyed it. So the next scene that we went to was basically the whole Tyler family going to play this like ball game with Jason, because Jason is a part of like this visually impaired, sports team. And they play like this game called, I forgot the name of it. I think it's called like scoop ball or something like that. But so basically everybody in the family has to put on their vision blockers, and they had to try to play this game, and they really saw how difficult it was, and they saw that Jason has a knack for this sport. Like, Jason may be visually impaired, but Jason in by no means is helpless. So we see that very clearly. And another thing I really liked about this episode is that we got to see a lot of more of Jason's persona. Like, he has a hell of a personality. He's very funny. He's very witty. He's very charming. And, I am just loving the Tylers. I can't help. I love this family. Like, this family is very, 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 very beautiful. I love their family. And so after they get done, playing the game, which they all was failing at except for Jason. Jason ended up whooping everybody. But they all sit down on the bench. And this is when, Jamie basically talks to his son and like kind of excuses everybody away. And he talks to his son and he's like, Jason, if you don't want to be a DJ, you don't have to. I just want you to know that everything I'm doing is like for your best, for your good. I don't want to see you, hurt. I don't want to see you like in pain. I don't want to see any of that. So I try to like, take the brunt of the decision making so you don't have to deal with that. But Jason is basically saying, I'm my own man though. Like, I'm getting older. I really want to, do things on my own. And just like, I understand that, son, and I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna definitely try to be better and try to make that change. And I really did love to see it when he hugged his son and he kissed his son on the forehead, like, and his son was just smiling. That really, like, y'all, a nigga almost got emotional. Like, it really, really, really touched my heart. I cannot tell y'all how much I love this family. So then after they have that conversation, and all the family comes back, and Arena sits on the other side of Jason, and the sister and the brothers are there and everything else like that. So she says, like, so Jason, I have something for you. She pulls out a manila folder, a manila envelope, and she says, I just got a letter from the Doors program. And she opens it up and she reads it off, and she says that he has been found eligible and he's been accepted into the Doors program. He's so happy. The smile on his face was priceless, and it was just beautiful to watch. They were just so happy for him, what I love the most about Jason is that although he's visually impaired, he is striving to be independent. He's striving to be, his own person. He's striving to be all of that stuff. Hey, Mocha, I know I can't see your comments. I don't know what's going on up in here, but I'm gonna, like, what I'm gonna try to do on the before the next live. I'm gonna try to make you a moderator and see if that will change anything. I don't know why your comments aren't showing up. It really hurts my heart. But I'm gonna try to fix that by the next time I go live tonight, because I'll be doing not an interview, but a review with actually Aubrey and Alex, and then I'll be doing the Huntsville review after that later on tonight. So, and that's gonna be lit, and I'm gonna need your comments in there. I'm gonna need to feed off your energy, so I'm gonna try to make that get done soon. But anyway, let me get back to the review. So, like, he get accepted into the Doors program, and it was just really beautiful. I loved it. Everybody's happy. They're walking away, and then we see Jason dancing. I was like, oh, Jason better fuck it up. Fuck it up, Jason. Fuck it up for the one time. Fuck it up for the one time. Fuck it up for the one time. Jason had some rhythm on him. I was like, he danced better than me. Child, listen, good job. Like, I'm starting to really love this show. I really do. I really am. So now after that, y'all, baby, we couldn't be in a happy place for too long, huh? We couldn't be in a happy place for too long. So now we here with half scoop ball headed Winter, and Monique coming from Tanzania back to the DC area. And another thing, Monique, you is looking good. I don't know what it is that you're doing. I don't know what it is, but like that, like, y'all, that blazer that she had, that jacket blazer, like that half, white, half like leopard print. The blazer was everything. I hated the pants. I don't know. Like, Monique don't have hips. I feel like that's what it is. Like, Monique don't have hips. So from the waist up, I love her outfits, but sometimes from the waist down, like look like she needs some hip pads. Like she's very just straight up and down. But regardless, I think that she's a beautiful woman. I love the outfit outside from the pants. I feel like she should have probably picked something else. But so she sits down with Winter and they catch up. Winter is basically asking, how was the no problem, Ellen. Tell her I said thank you. No problem. But Winter's basically asking, how is the relationship with you and Chris, after the Africa trip? And Monique once again is saying, I thought that, it was going to be some profound, like epiphany on both of our parts, and it wasn't like that. But he's trying and everything else, and it skips to Winter in her confessional saying that she thinks that Monique is so hard on Chris, and like she needs to easing up on him, because you can see that everybody can see that Chris is trying. Chris is trying. We can see. But like we all just want Monique to kind of get off his neck. She was like, please get your foot off his neck a little bit, please. I was like, I agree with you, Winter. And something that I found with Winter this episode is that Winter is really funny, y'all. Winter has some humor. Winter really had me in the whole episode. Like her and Ashley are hilarious. And I probably will be here to see their exchanges from here on out. I love these two going at it because Winter's hilarious. I'm sorry. And Ashley's hilarious too. But like I was not even thinking that Winter would like make me cackle as much as she was doing. But listen, so Winter, and this is not meaning that Winter ain't gonna get ate up, because I'm about to eat her up in a second. But like Winter basically is telling Monique that she had a brunch meetup with Ashley, Arena, and Tasha. And Monique is like, what? Y'all had a meetup or what? And I was like, blah, blah, blah. And she like, yeah. And I felt very ambushed. I was like, ambushed? How the hell you felt ambushed? You set up the meeting. How did you feel ambushed, Ashley? You set this up. Like you set this up with Arena and Tasha for Ashley to come. Like you already sitting there. Ashley was the one who came last. So if anybody, was was ambushed, it was Ashley, in my opinion. But she was saying she felt ambushed, and she said that she feels that Arena plays both sides of the field, in that, and y'all, so like Winter started to go in on their marriages, and I was like, my jaw was dropping, because I was like, oh, Winter, I hope you can fight, sis, because these, like, to some reason, these DC chicks or these Baltimore chicks look like they can fight. I wouldn't want to tussle with Ashley. Ashley thick. She look like she got some height on her. She got some weight on her arms. I would just hate to take a hit from her. Like it's giving WWE fighter. But baby, listen. Like Winter basically says, and I just don't like that they're judging me. And like it's so crazy because everybody knows the rumors about DJ Quicksilver. Well, she called him DJ Fun Sized. And Monique starts to laugh. It's like you be like the big version of the Snickers, then you have like little snack size, and then she's like, yeah, DJ Fun Size. And there's been plenty of rumors about Ashley and her husband, but you don't see me throwing in her face. I mean, she brought it up herself. She said there were rumors, right? And another thing was with Arena. Arena said that her and her husband had infidelity issues as well. She said that her husband is sitting out here falling asleep at the stoplights. And I was like, ooh, Winter. Why'd you going in on these people? At the end of the dinner that you had with them, it to me ended out on good terms. So how in the hell are you, like, why are you dragging them this way? I could not understand it for the life of me. I was like, what is Winter doing? I was like, I really did think that they came to a good conclusion at that dinner brunch thing that Ashley and her had went to. And for her to drag them the way that she's doing, and I was like, this is exactly why Jamie telling you don't tell y'all motherfucking business, Arena, because bitches like Winter like to throw that shit right back in your face when they feel like they want to be petty. And like, I ain't with all of that. So I was really shocked. And then you hear like Monique is like, be like, oh my God, what? girl, for what rumors and everything else like that. I'm up here like, Winter, hold on, excuse me. Can you open up the door, please? Winter, Monique isn't your friend. She's not your friend. Baby girl's about to take everything that you say back to the group and get you dragged. So I just hope that you're ready for this. Because once again, you have like y'all gotta judge friendships with people by the way that they treat their other friends. And I know everybody wanna always claim me to be the dead horse, but I just want to reiterate the same shit that she did to Winter on this episode was the same shit that she did to Candace on Real Housewives of Potomac. Well, maybe and slightly different, but like she will run back and tell everything that you said to everybody else and then get you in drama with them and then turn on you. Like Monique is not to be trusted. I'm trying to tell you, Winter, and I'm trying to tell you too, Ashley, do not trust Monique. Monique is not to be trusted. But honestly, I feel that Ashley and Arena are already peeping what Monique is giving. But they know that because the show needs a second season, they have to kind of warm up to her. So they have to deal with her for now. But I guarantee you, in a couple of seasons, they're gonna be on Monique's head. But the only difference is Monique won't be able to fight them like she fought Candace, because these are some big bitches. Hey, the real, I'm just saying, how you doing? But like, yeah. So Winter, you told the wrong chick this. You should not have been talking to Monique about this stuff because Monique is not your friend. But I guess I don't want to I don't want to drag her too much because I did say I'm gonna try to be I'm gonna try to be a little bit more lax when it comes to her. But I just can't help that Monique gives me fake. Like Monique is really fake, y'all. But y'all love this chick for some reason, and I don't get it. Like she is so fraudulent. Like she claimed that she's been this friend for 15 years. That's a whole teenager y'all could have had if y'all was in a relationship. Like, and you just are okay with throwing this girl to the wolves over girls you don't even know like that. Not saying that Ashley and Arena are terrible people because they lit. I love both of those women. But I'm saying that like Monique don't even know them like that. She should be like Monique should have like a loyalty, in my opinion, to Winter. But she has no problem spreading the stuff that Winter is telling her to the rest of the group to get Winter dragged. And I guess to make her look better. But let me tell you something. Monique, we're looking at you kind of crazy right now because you coming off fake, you coming off fraudulent, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, but it's so funny watching your fans be surprised by your behavior because actually I was looking at the tweets on Twitter and one of them was up there like, then I must have missed this, but like this ain't the same Monique from Real Housewives of Potomac. I was like, that's the exact same Monique that was on the Real Housewives of Potomac. But y'all just hate all the dark skinned fucking women on the show, so y'all want to drag them and not hold Monique accountable for her fuck shit. That's what it is. Let's be real here. Like, I want to once again reiterate that Candace is getting dragged for being a real ass bitch with Monique, but Monique is getting applauded for being fake. I don't care if I ever be friends with you and then I befriend you and you dealing with somebody that's fucking with you and everything else like that, and I step up to be your friend, to be on your side, and then afterwards you be cool with them and then you expose our text messages that we had together. That's fucked up. Everything that Monique did to Candace, she's about to do to Winter. So Winter, I hope you can fight. Because if you think that Monique won't bop you a couple of times, or get buck with you, because she feels like she can, she loves to do that with her friends of long term. She'll definitely try it, get buck with you, maybe even try to get in your face. So I want you to beware. I hope you can fight, sis. Because Monique gonna try you. She will. But anyway, so the next scene that we go to, y'all, and this is once again what I'm talking about. It's like that the episodes feel like they go by so fast. Is it just me? But to me, it just seemed like the episodes is just flying by. But anyway, maybe because it's so good, I can't tell. But basically, we go to this I think it's like a selfie studio, and Ashley is there with some of her friends. Ashley, you look good. Damn. Ashley, the body is everything. Okay, body yada 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 yada. It was given a lot. It's the legs and hips and body. Let's get them, girls. I was like, okay. Her body was filling out that crushed navy blue velvet like cocktail dress. I was like, ooh, she looked good. Look like she smelled good. I just love everything about Ashley, y'all. Ooh, she looked good. So she walks up and like she looking good, and then we see not Ashley, but Arena walk up. Arena looking good. She's in like this burgundy or reddish like jumpsuit number, and it's really cute. I'm like, ooh, this is cute. And then Monique struts herself up. I was like, Monique is treating this shit like a runway. She was strutting. Monique was strutting, and that's to me exactly what it should be. Like, when they're heading inside of a venue or something like that. I feel like we should see each of them strut into the building, like where they're going to be talking at. I would love that every single time they have a scene. Is like we see them strut in with their outfits. Like, I love it. I love it. They said, but Ashley says that her body is real. Ashley said that the only thing that is not real is her boobs. She said that she got a breast lift or breast augmentation, but she said outside of that, like her hips, her thighs, her stomach, all of that is her. Which I would have no issue believing because it all matches. Like the thighs and the ass match. The waist matches the hips, the thighs, everything match. Nothing looks out of place. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely kind of believe that she's an all natural chick. Like she looked like a stallion. But then, like, so everybody's like, applauding, Ashley. Ashley is like saying, it took a long time for me to feel, proud about myself because, I'm trying to do all of this stuff with, Fun Time Moms, which is her apparel brand, and they have like some really good slogans and things on the shirts and the hoodies. I think it's a really viable business. So I if I was a mom, I would buy it. Ashley, if you come up with some stuff for men, I would definitely buy it. I promise. Come out with some stuff, but I can't wear no shit about me being a mama. I can't. It would be false advertisement, sis. I know I babysitted a lot of kids, but like even probably had a lot of kids inside me at some point, but I don't know about me having no fun time mom stuff on. Like they ain't gonna work. You probably should have some other stuff to kind of reel in the male viewers too, because you got a lot of male fans. Like the gay men, the LGBT, and the alternative men are living for Ashley. Like we're living for her. She's everything. She's a gay man's dream. Like everybody want to be friends with Ashley. Ashley's that chick. I like her. I like her. I like her. I'm sorry. So Ashley's basically giving a speech in front of all of the like their podcasts because apparently Fun Time's mom is a podcast as well, which I want to get into because I would really like to hear more of what Ashley thinks about, the regular world. You said on Miss Aubrey's live you were a single mom. Not you remember that. Look, I just be saying some ignorant stuff in the comments, child. Listen. But no, y'all, listen. So she was basically saying, like, it took her some time to feel proud about herself, but she's really happy about where she's going, as far as her career goes, as far as her podcast, her brand, her apparel line. It's just all coming to fruition. So what we're seeing now is her, like, using this selfie station as a way for all of the women, like, to feel good about themselves and everything else like that. And so they go to like I think the bungalow room, and it's her, um Ashley is her, Arena, and Monique. So they head to the bungalow room, and this is where they're all talking. And this is where Monique basically says, so it feels good to be back. But I was talking to Winter, and she was saying that like y'all ambushed her. And everybody's looking like, oh, what? And she says, Arena, you like she said that you were being in the middle of stuff. And then she said, you have rumors about your husband. And she says, Arena, your husband, you said was cheating on you and falling asleep at stoplights. And I'm up here like, damn, Monique. Damn. Damn. Monique is just telling all of the business. I was like, does anything that she has told you, is any of it like, private? She can't confide in your ass at all, apparently. Wow. Now, I will admit that when she was talking about the rumors and everything else, and she was dragging their relationships, she was saying that like they've admitted themselves about this stuff. So I'm just saying, if y'all already have rumors, then y'all can't sit here and judge me and everything else. Like, but did she say like, oh, I heard rumors about, Jamie? She didn't say that. Or did she say, I heard a lot of rumors about Quicksilver? She kind of said that, but she said most of it was based on what Ashley said, which is that she hears rumors all the time, but she doesn't listen to that shit because unless she sees something physically manifest, she gonna mind her business. Because she ain't out here looking or trying to make sure that her man isn't cheating. She trusts him enough to let him do what he gonna do. So I get where it is coming from, but I feel that Monique made it sound worse than what it was. Although I feel like it was real trash for her to say the stuff that she was saying, period, Monique threw even more gas on it and ignited the flames even higher. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. I feel like it was, but I feel like I understood where Winter was coming from when she was saying the rumors and everything else like that, because she was saying, you're saying that y'all have rumors about y'all husbands, but I'm not sitting here throwing that in y'all face. But the difference is, Winter, you're bringing up your ex-marriages. They're not. They're not bringing up their relationships. They're not bringing that shit up. You're bringing up your own stuff. So if they have questions about it, how you gonna get mad? I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand how you're getting mad because you're bringing up like these stories, and then we're asking questions or we're trying to understand how could you be so dumb. I would have asked the same thing as well. I guess I'm a mean girl too. I'm just saying, like, I guess I'm a mean girl. You guess you can call me Regina George, because at the end of the day, I don't understand why Winter is feeling so offended. And I'm just saying, like, Winter, everybody apologized to you. Everybody apologized to you. But then, like, so everybody's just sitting here like, what rumors about my husband? Like, as Monique is telling all of this business that Winter like basically told them. And then she also tells Arena everything else that was said, and Arena was like, yeah, maybe, I did say, well, I'm glad you ain't no scammer, and that probably wasn't the nicest thing. And she just bust out laughing. Y'all, Arena is just a ball of fun. Arena is just a cool chick. Arena is really funny to me. She's just so goofy. Arena is goofy, y'all. Like, and I can't wait to talk to y'all about the whole conversation that her and Jamie had, because I was literally crying because those people are fucking hilarious, and I know that scene was some bullshit. Like, Arena, you and Jamie cannot even help. Come on, Jeremy. You can like Ashley, but she rude as fuck. But I'm saying, like, she apologized. She did. She apologized for her being rude. We already acknowledged that maybe she didn't say it as nicely as she could, but she apologized for coming off that way and making her feel like she was like being judged. She apologized. So after the apology, if you still want to hold on to that, what else can I do? She apologized and she thought that they moved on. But apparently, like, Winter is still holding on to things and being petty about it. So let's skip forward. So basically, we see half scalp, half hair coming to the building. And I'm gonna be like, dang, who is that? Who else could it be? I didn't know if I was looking at an episode of, 2013 R&B Divas, because y'all remember R&B Divas LA, everybody was chopping off the side of their heads. I was like, it was Kelly Price, it was Shantae Moore, it was not Don Richards, but Don Robinson from En Vogue. I was like, is this like the new hairdo in 2014? Why everybody cutting off the whole side of their head? I hated it then and I hate it now. My God, stop doing that, y'all. It was a Jose apology. I mean, but what, I don't understand what you want somebody to do to Sosa. If I don't feel that I was doing that and you felt that way, though, the only thing I can apologize is that for me making you feel that way. But I'm not gonna say I was trying to be rude to you or be nasty, because that's not what I was trying to do. It maybe came off that way, but I'm gonna apologize for making you feel that way. Because when you apologize for certain things, that's an acceptance of wrongdoing, of guilt. Like for example, if you accuse me of stealing $500 out of your wallet and I'm trying to tell you I did not, but you assure me that I did, I'm up here like, well, I'm sorry you feel that way, but I didn't steal your money. Now, if I apologize and say I'm sorry I stole your money, that's me saying I stole your money. But like, so I don't understand what you want Ashley to do. I hope Winter's gonna put all her fire on Ashley. The game is on, baby, and baby, did she do that? So then all of a sudden, like the villain that she is, Winter came in here cold as a motherfucker. Came in there. She like Winter's ready to start the shit. Winter is ready to start the fucking shit. That's what she's on the show for, apparently. Winter is on here to get the shit started. And I'm here for it. I'm starting to like Winter too. I really dislike Winter, and I do think that she's still on some fuck shit, but I can't help that she's funny. She's a funny chick. I like her a little bit. So she comes in, right? And all of a sudden, she's talking to everybody. She walks into the bungalow room, and the tension is thick as thick as bricks, right? Thick as bricks. Also, y'all, by the way, let's pause this because I want to ask y'all a question. Why the hell didn't you like the video yet? Huh? Let me know. I ain't doing all of this right now for y'all not to like the video. I'm trying to do my best. So therefore, I'm gonna need y'all to like this video and stop hating on the bitch. Okay? Stop hating. Just like the video. And like we'll be cool. Ain't nobody we'll like the video and won't nobody get hurt. Like the video and I'll keep the razor blade underneath the tongue. Like the video or I will not have to catch you outside. Okay? Go ahead. Go like the video. I'll give y'all a second or two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, that's why we got to do this because y'all be forgetting to like the video. It's okay, the soul says, as long as you liked it now. Baby, listen. Winter had me fucking weak because immediately when she walked in, it's like Ashley got right to the point. Ashley was up there like, so what is this about you and my husband? And then Winter is basically saying her part, and she's up there like, well, I didn't say anything about any rumor about your husband was true. I'm just saying you even brought up that there was rumors about your husband, which is true. She said like she did bring that up. And Winter was up there like every time they said something to Winter, I felt that Winter had a good rebuttal. I felt like they were trying to catch Winter in a lie, but she was not lying per se. It's almost like she did the same thing that not the same thing that Kimmy does, because I believe Kimmy be lying. But I'm saying that like it's like the truth, but it's almost exaggerated or almost kind of twist in a way that it maybe was not exactly, if that makes any sense. It's not like she's mixing lies and the truth like Kimmy does. No, it's not like that. It's a little different, Excuse me. It's a little different. So I can't really put my finger on it, but she was she wasn't bothered. Like she admitted to everything that she said. And I was like, okay, well, at least she admitting it. Like she ain't lying. And then, I felt like more so it was Monique's fault. But then again, Winter, you shouldn't even have told Monique this shit because you, Ashley, Arena, and Tasha had talked this all out and it was over. So I don't understand what the point was for you to come here and drag these women when you were talking to Monique, but Monique made it sound completely worse than what it was. And so basically, Winter is up there like, well, Ashley is getting into her crouching linebacker stance. Oh my God. Baby, when she said that, I almost passed out. I was like, not crouching linebacker stance. Baby, this is hilarious. Like this Winter chick, like Winter and Ashley are definitely gonna be, reality show gold. These women are funny. Like they're funny. They're funny as fuck. I cannot. So then all of a sudden they start going back and forth. And then Winter is basically talking to Arena, and then Arena is basically saying, but what did you say about me and my husband? And then she says that, you said I was like straggling in between the two of y'all, but I wasn't. She says that, and every time we brought up Ashley, you were being really shady about it. So I wanted to make sure that when we were together, if you guys had resolved anything, because you were being shady towards Ashley. And I'm saying, like, we're not seeing everything, because what interaction after that dinner that they have, that she was shady with Ashley about, because I didn't see that on camera. So I didn't know if she was lying about that, or if there was a time when she had met up with Ashley. I mean, not met up with Ashley, but met up with Winter, and Winter was shading Ashley. I don't know, but that's what Arena was basically saying, and it doesn't seem that Winter kind of refuted that, you know. But yeah, so at this point, it's like two people checking Winter, and like Winter's basically like looking like, at the end of the day, I don't care about what none of you bitches have to say. That's what it was giving me. Like, Winter was so unbothered. I was like, this girl, baby, I was like, y'all want to know who Winter reminds me of a little bit? Tell me I'm lying. Y'all remember Hottie from Flavor of Love? Y'all remember Hottie, like Shatar? That's exactly who she reminds me of, personality wise. Shatar from she's very strategic, she's very shady, she's very underhanded, and she's she's very trifling. Very much Shatar. Like, listen. So now, like, Ashley's friend comes in, and she tries to escort her out of the room. But then, like, as she's escorting her out of the room, Winter is still there talking shit. Oh, she comes back in. She was like, "Get the fuck out of here! Like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Dude, I can't. I'm still working on the Maryland, Baltimore / DC accent. So y'all, please forgive me. But like the way that every single time Ashley was hitting that, like, certain words, she was going into a falsetto. I was like, is that the Baltimore thing? I was like, what are you trying to do? I don't get it. I was like, baby, listen, I don't know if I can do a whole hour of arguing, with DC and Maryland accents. It's kind of hard to listen to. I don't really like Baltimore accents. I'm gonna hold you. I think they sound like they musty. Baltimore accents has a very musty sound to it. I don't know. That's just me. But so she's walking out. And at this point, Monique and Arena are trying to escort Winter out of the event. And like Arena is basically saying, like, Winter gotta go. Winter needs to get up out of here, because this is just getting like, escalated. And Winter is up there like, well, I don't want to be anywhere I don't want to be. And like she's rolling her eyes. I was like, Winter, not too much. You too close in proximity. Like, you too close in proximity to Arena. You might get backhanded. Watch your tongue. Okay, don't do that with Arena. I would hate to have to come out of a bag on you. But listen, so y'all, this is the part where I really fucking like I was fucking crying. So as she's trying to get her away from the melee and talking about Ashley, like Arena screaming, trying to separate them. It was just like a whole bunch of commotion. And then it flashes to a confessional. And then Winter says, "What in the ghetto gala is going on?" I was like, wait, not ghetto gala. Not ghetto gala. Winter, no. And what was so funny is that, like, Winter was saying all of this shit in front of them, and like Arena and Monique were trying not to laugh, because Winter is funny. Winter is fucking hilarious, y'all. I cannot hold you. I can't. I ain't no hater. Winter funny, and she can come back. She like her and Ashley are verbally matched. I don't know why Arena was screaming. I was like, and like, I don't get why she was doing that. I was confused as well. I was like, Arena, sit down. I was like, sit down and let these two girls fight. I was like, we want to see. But like she said, what in the ghetto, baby? Listen, when she said that, I almost passed out. Oh, these girls are something else. But y'all listen. So the next thing that happens is, like I said, And they escort Ashley away, and then Arena and Monique is trying to escort Winter out of the venue. And Winter Winter said, I don't want to be here anyway. I just sat and put on my heels for this selfie station. Winter said, I ain't try to be here anyway. I just sat here and put on my heels in this dress just to watch kids get in selfie stations. I was like, this is fucking baby, listen. This is crazy. Winter, like, I was like, not Winter is reading the girls. I was like, Winter was reading. I was like, I was like, I thought only Ashley could read. Baby, Winter can read too. So Ashley, it ain't gonna be that easy, sis. And like, that's what I be seeing on social media. I be seeing Winter and Ashley go back and forth. And it's almost like they're both equally matched verbally. Like both of these girls know how to read, and like I fucking live. I love an equal match. Like if y'all ever watched Married to Medicine, yeah, Married to Medicine. I used to love to watch Mariah and Heavenly go at it because they were so evenly matched verbally. Both of them can say some ignorant shit to make you laugh and like read each other. So I thought that was like when you have that on the show, that's good. You need that. It's almost kind of what's on Real Housewives of Potomac. You have Giselle and Karen that goes at it, and then you also have Candace and Ashley that goes at it. Both of them have two strong people that could read between the two. Although I do feel the best reader on that cast is Candace, but I'm just saying, like, you have two people who could verbally go at it together. It really does make a difference. But like they are well versed. Like these two girls are fucking hilarious. And then as like it goes to a confessional, and Ashley is saying I don't even like winter. I don't like the cold. I don't like winter. I was born in the fall. I was born in the fall. The way she said it had me fucking crying. I was like, these girls are something else. Their social media back and forth were better than the episodes, right? This reunion is gonna be lit. This reunion gonna be lit between the two of them. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see Winter and Ashley go at it because baby, that's a clash of the Titans. Because y'all need to make sure Winter is a part of the show permanently. I don't want her to be a friend of the cast. Winter deserves a permanent part on the show. I need her there to challenge Ashley. Ashley's gonna, yeah, somebody who sees the truth about Candace. Girl, I always see the truth about Candace. I love Candace. Candace is my favorite, probably my fifth favorite housewife. My top five as far as housewives go is Bethany Frankel, Nene Leakes, Kenya Moore, Kim Richards, and Candace Dillard. Those five ladies will eat the girls up. Every single one of them. Like Nene's eating the girls up. Kenya has eaten the girls up. Bethany has eaten the girls up. And if y'all never watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Kim Richards, who is Kyle's sister, clears out the whole motherfucking restaurant. Like Kim Richards is a fucking legend to me. I love Kim. I always go back on YouTube to watch Kim Richards read Lisa Rinna down and have Lisa Rinna in tears because Lisa Rinna always ends up running all the girls off. But she met her match when she met Kim Richards. Or I wouldn't even say her match. She met the one to finally put her in her place, and that was definitely Kim Richards. But yeah, those are my five top housewives. It's definitely Kim Richards, Candace, Nene, Kenya, Bethany. I knew since day one, Winter's my girl. I wouldn't say Winter's my girl. I would definitely say I like Ashley more, but I do understand why Winter needs to be on the show. She's fucking hilarious. The girl is funny, but she do be lying. Let's be real. Y'all can say that Ashley may be a little bit mean, but one thing she's been is honest. Whereas Winter, she kind of exaggerated and made that dinner seem like something it wasn't, because I really did think they came to a good conclusion at the end of the dinner. I really did. But for her to go to Monique and basically say all of this shit, I was surprised because I didn't see that coming. because I thought something else would happen between the two that will cause that friction later on in the season. But Winter basically reignited all of that when it was pointless. Like everybody was cool with Winter at that point. And my question is this: was Winter invited to to this event, or did she just show up? Like, was she invited? Y'all think she was invited, or do y'all think she just showed up? Which one? And could y'all please like the video again? If y'all ain't like the video, you're gonna get bacterial vaginosis. Discharge all out of the urethra tube, child. Listen. Go ahead and like the video. Don't be a hating bitch. I would hate that. Okay. But y'all, let's move on. So apparently after that, and this now we where we need to be. Now, so we go to this dungeon looking apartment. The apartment is disgusting. The house or the apartment or whatever it is disgusting. This is apparently a rental property or an investment property that Arena and Jamie own, because they have this thing called ENJ. I don't know if it's solutions or rental company but it's like a renovation, something like that. But she was invited by Monique. Okay, got you. But listen, so they go in and it's fucking disgusting in there. It looks like it's a crack house. It looked like a couple crackheads and squatted there a couple of times. And they're basically telling Jamie that he needs to go there often to go check and make sure ain't nobody squatting in there. So they're going through all of the different rooms. It looked like debris is everywhere, old beer bottles. I'm gonna be like, why wasn't this apartment cleaned out when y'all bought it? I was like, who was living here? I was like, it almost kind of looked like the set of Precious. Like it looked like, especially when they hit the stairs, I was like, that looked like the same stairs that Monique kicked that shoe down when not Monique, but Precious kicked the shoe down to Monique's character. And then Monique struggled to get up them stairs, try to beat her ass. Like it was definitely giving me that. It was definitely giving me the scene of Precious. I was like, is this where it was at? Especially because Monique is from Baltimore as well. So I didn't know. But basically what we see during the whole thing is basically Arena throwing shots at Jamie. Like Arena is throwing shot after shot after shot. Nothing too big, but basically just poking at him. And like he's smiling, and he's taking it to the head, and then they have a talk, right? They have a talk, and after everybody leaves, and they're basically talking about like how she after everything that had happened between her and Winter and the rest of the girls had happened, she went to the club to go celebrate her best friend's birthday, and she was at the same event that Jamie was at. So she texted Jamie, told her that she was outside. Jamie came out, and I guess he was a little bit intoxicated, and like she said she was trying to go park the car or something like that. And then Jamie was like yelling at her, park the damn car. Go park the damn car. Like in a way, like y'all, this shit had me in tears. Like all of a sudden, Raina loves to do this like fake crying thing. And it's like Raina was like, when I went there, you said get your ass out the car, and I was trying to get parked, and that's all I was trying to do. And then everybody was like, it was like crying about it. Everybody was like laughing at us, and it was just people around, and I had to get up out of there. He was like, ain't nobody around. She was like, but there was people in the balconies up there, and I just don't like that. And then like it was so fucking funny because you could tell that this scene was some bullshit. It was bullshit. But like, I felt like it was funny to see that, Jamie and Arena are okay, to do this like that. Like they have such a close friendship where they can just like talk about this type of shit on camera and not, worry about it like affecting their marriage. Cause other motherfuckers would be like, oh, your husband is so abusive and everything else like that. But like when it comes to them, they don't give a fuck what nobody else has to say. And I love that, and like Jamie was up there trying to hold back his laughter because nobody can. Arena cannot cry on cue to save her life. Arena, baby, stop it. We can see through you. It's okay. You don't have to try to force out the tears. It was really funny though. but like they high five and they get over it, they hug and everything else like that. And they have like a really good friendship. I love their interactions. I like how balanced they are. Whereas one is very fiery and a spitfire, and the other one is like a cooling, calming, water. It's balanced. Their relationship has balance to it. It would be crazy if both of them were spitfires. You have to have balance in a relationship, and I feel like when it comes to those two, they have achieved a level of balance between the two of them. You know. But yeah, y'all, that was the end of the episode. She was up there like, because of you, I couldn't go to my friend's birthday. He was like, say them motherfucking tears. Say them tears. I don't want to hear that shit. I was like, this is so fucking fake. But I was entertained nonetheless. I was like, this way better than the shit that like Tisha and Marceau be cooking up to come to us with the bullshit, because Tisha and Marceau will cook up a fake ass scene in a minute because they don't really have anything going on in their real lives anyway. But yeah, y'all, that was the end of the episode. I really hope y'all enjoyed the review. I really enjoyed the episode. But Arena and her fake tears, I'm mad that everybody can tell that they're fake. But y'all wasn't laughing at y'all wasn't laughing at Arena. Like Arena is fucking hilarious to me. She's funny. She's naturally goofy. That's what it is. She's just naturally a goofy chick. Like I can't. I like her. I like her. I'm starting to like the whole cast outside of Monique. Honestly, my like is even starting to go up for The more I like Winter, the less I like Monique even more. Because I'm starting to feel that Monique is trying to set Winter up. I feel like that's what it is. But y'all, I will see y'all in a few hours again. Because I have to do the review for Put a Ring on It with Ashley Aubrey and Alex, and then right after that we're gonna be rolling into Love and Marriage Huntsville, and y'all already know that them lives is lit. So be prepared because I have a lot of stuff to say. You see Nightcap and Lisa being drunk as hell. I did not see the Nightcap. I have not. I don't have OWN. I don't have OWN network, and I'm not getting cable. I'm not getting cable. I'm not doing that because OWN doesn't allow you to just buy a subscription to their application. You have to link it with your TV provider, and I don't pay for cable. I pay for different subscriptions to the different I have HBO Max, I have Disney Plus, I have Netflix, Hulu. Outside of that, I'm not about to sit here and be paying for that and cable. I'm not doing that. So OWN network need to stop being cheap and give us a subscription to their content, because I'm not paying for no damn cable. I refuse. I don't watch live TV anyway. Please not during Milan interview. The Souza, I like after I have to do. I don't know when Milan is doing the interview. I'm not about to sit here and postpone my interview for a failed date between Otis and that girl. Like I got to get these numbers. Sis, what are you talking about? If it happens to be during her interview, you're gonna have to make a choice. I mean, you're gonna have to make a choice. Like I'm sorry. So listen. Because the last time you remember Mocha was basically asking me why did I decide right then and there to do that review about what Kimmy tweeted, and all of a sudden the chat boosted up to 122 in the live. I was saying, oh no 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 no, I'm glad I did it. I got especially the live times after 9:50 p.m. on a Sunday be lit, so I'm definitely gonna be there. So yeah. Also, y'all, next weekend, I'm gonna be doing two different love and marriage reviews. I'm gonna be doing combos. So I'm gonna be collaborating with JB's on Huntsville, and I'm gonna be collaborating with Ebby reviews for Love and Marriage DC. And if y'all know Ebby, she's a cusser. She likes to be completely unfiltered. And I just figured that it would be really fun to get, our chemistry on camera. So we're gonna be doing those reviews together. Me and Ashley, not me and Ashley, but me and Ebby, and then me and JB's, the two different Love and Marriage reviews. So please look out for that next weekend. It's gonna be hella lit. Chloe is not doing a sit down with Otis's boo. Milan in 45 minutes. Um Okay. But y'all, I love every single one of y'all, and I'll see y'all again pretty soon, okay? All right, peace.